The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Thing or Two About Life, the Total Podcast. Finally, we have got up and running. Sorry to the people that was expecting us to be there at a certain time, sorry about that. We had technical difficulties, which seems to be like I have that shit every time I try this. But hopefully we'll get better. Like some people unmuting and muting, we'll get better. So welcome in to another episode of Thing or Two About Life. I am your host, Mario, and I'm joined with a bunch of other hosts, my friends, my family, my cohorts, partners in crime. That is the panelists. So we're going to give everybody a chance to introduce themselves, and we're just going to get right into it. We're going to try to get in, get out, and get on with our lives, So we're going to start off with Ms. Marlena. She's been waiting so patiently, so we're going to start off with her. How you doing, Marlena?
Hey, Mario. Hello, Total Crew panel. Hello, viewers. We're glad to have you this evening. Thanks for coming to join us. I hope you remember to bring a friend. And don't forget to reach out to us on all of our social media avenues. And Andrea and Mario will tell you more about that later. But, I'm trying to be a good girl tonight. I've been in a little bit of trouble this week because I've been a little catty, but I don't care. Meow.
Is that what you want to call that? We ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna keep it moving. I'm in
the cat house, y'all. I'm in the cat house. Meow, meow.
Oh my goodness. That is an inside joke, people. One day y'all might be privy to it, but I'm pretty sure not. How you doing? How you doing, brother Leon? What's going on, man?
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here. Just stopped in and make it do what it do, trying to see who I can get to join the party with me, other than some people. But we're not gonna talk about that.
I don't know what some people you're talking about, but you know what? That kind of made me in my feelings a little bit. But you know what?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Okay.
Y'all done partied enough. Y'all don't need to be.
You bet not talking about me, Leon.
I ain't talking about you.
You bet not be.
I ain't talking about you.
Wow. Oh man. So Miss, stay in your lane. How you been doing? You ready to go? You ready to give them what for tonight?
There we go with that mute.
I told y'all we gonna learn how to get that mute button and go live right.
We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. I'm ghosting in and ghosting out, but because I haven't learned to stay in my motherfucking lane, so I expect for nobody else to stay in a motherfucking lane tonight.
Felicia, good tonight.
No, you ain't, because you been out your lane and you've been driving the bus and all kinds of. Anyway, but I'm gonna stay in my lane tonight. No, I'm not. So back to you. No, Miss Kitty Cat, you can come on out the doggone kitty house, because you been a bad girl. And back to y'all. Yeah. Share, like, and subscribe. Come join the party.
Wow. Yeah, join the party. It's a mile a minute, a smile a minute. It just move on. How you doing, Miss Andrea? How you doing? The producer, make everything go do what it do and all that stuff. How you doing? I'm glad to say you wasn't part of the shenanigans earlier in the week, but it's okay. Go ahead.
She frozen.
She froze. What had happened?
Oh, we having a night, so I'm
Everybody-
ghosting.
What had
I'm
happened was
ghosting,
she
she
playing
frozen.
pose.
Leon's
1, 2,
froze
3
too.
pose. So that's what she
Come on.
doing.
And Mario, you was froze just for a second.
Oh wow.
Come back. Back, Leon. Okay.
Andrea,
We
come
having a
back.
night.
Come back, Andrea. Come back.
Leon went back out too.
Wow. This is just
This-
one of
this-
those nights.
No.
So
What-
Mama D, since you here and you ain't froze, talk to him.
Sookie now. Just want to welcome everybody here. I'm going to be the subdued one tonight because I've already gotten my party started. So I'll be a little quiet tonight, but we're glad for you all to come into my playhouse with my rugrats.
Yeah, we gonna see how long that subdued last.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I should what I should have did, and I'm sorry, and I apologize to Marlena. I should have introduced her as the actress formerly known as the Catty Meow person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't give you all your just doing your accolades. She has added actress to her resume. And I might add, it was an award-winning performance. I mean, really good performance.
Yeah, it was.
All right. So whenever Andrea kick back in, she'll kick in and say hey to you guys. But we gonna get it going, and I'm gonna start with Marlena. Marlena, what if you went on a date, right? And you and the person y'all left the date, you went home and they text you and say, hey, are you safe? And you go, yes. And they say, okay, cool. I'm glad you're safe. To me, you are ugly in person. Don't ever call me again.
Oh my.
Wow.
How would you deal with that?
They come to me and ask me if I made it home safely, and then they tell me that I'm ugly in personality.
No. They're
I'm an
saying
ugly person.
you were ugly in person. I guess they were saying you look better on
I'm
your pictures.
physically ugly.
Yes,
They're saying I'm physically ugly.
yes, in person.
And don't ever call them again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna handle it just fine because I don't have any sense of insecurities, and everything is not for everybody. And if they don't find me attractive, that's just fine. That's fine with me. I think I'm cute. Shit. Yeah.
No.
Fuck you,
Okay.
motherfucker.
You know, in situations like that, I be wishing that sometimes instead of making people waste their time, their money, and what, I wish we could all just be honest right when we see each other. Do you feel like this is something you want to do? No, not really. I'm not feeling. Okay, thank you. You know what I'm saying? That we can go on about our merry way. Cause me, I feel like,
you know, well, Mario, perhaps that person just didn't, you're already on the date, and perhaps that person just didn't want to ruin the dinner because you're already out and whatnot. And then they may have been uncomfortable to say that to your face, you know, and, you know, they were just more comfortable calling and telling you that. So
when you say ruin the dinner, so as time went on, you just started turning into a gargoyle as the date went on? or did you look the same from when you first showed up?
Well, I'm assuming that this was the first date since they called the person back and say, well, you're ugly in person. So
Yeah, it says first date in the question.
yeah, so I'm just saying, you know, they're meeting for the first time, so he didn't find that person attractive in person, and so rather than just ruin the date, complete dinner because you're already out there together, he just went through the dinner and then felt more comfortable telling that person after they have made it home, rather than on the dinner date that they don't find them attractive. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that.
See, the problem with that is that you say he didn't want to ruin the date. You just don't know it, but the date is already ruined to him.
To him, yes, it's ruined. The date is already ruined to him, but you're already out there. You already have a date. So I think it was man of him to complete the date and then just don't have another date. I don't see a problem with what he did. I don't think he wanted to ruin the date for her, and I don't think he wanted to embarrass her by saying in person, I think you ugly as hell. Or whatever the case may be. I mean, do you see where I'm coming from?
I see where you're coming from, but I can see where you're coming from and disagree with it too. Two things could be true.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
But I mean, personally, that's not something I would do if I was out on a date with the guy and I didn't find him attractive in person. I wouldn't ruin the date because I don't find him attractive in person.
Okay, let's switch it over to Leon. Let's get a guy's perspective.
Hold on 1 second. To you, Mario, Mr. Terrence Williams says, "What's up, my brother-in-law?"
Hey, what's up, Terrence? How are you? That is, yes, my brother-in-law. And what's up, big bro? That's all I can say about that. So, Leah, let's get your perspective. See, y'all having the first date. You get home, she asks you, are you home safe? And you say yes. And she said, okay, cool. By the way, you ugly in person. Wow. And the question say, please don't come over again. You know what I mean? How you, I mean, dealing with that?
First of all, you know, date was cool or whatever. I understand that, but hell, you can ruin my goddamn date. It don't even matter. Tell me I'm ugly right there, because we can get that shit over and done with, and we can be cool and be friends or not be friends. I don't even care. But we can squash that bug right there at the beginning. You know, hey, you ugly. Oh, okay, cool. I thought I was ugly anyway. But, you know, hey, that's a whole nother story that we can talk about later if we decide we want to talk about this subject.
Yes.
Now let's eat.
Yeah, if we gonna eat, if you want to eat, yeah. Goddamn, me laugh and talk about how ugly I am and you know how crazy you is for talking to an ugly ass dude like me. But hey, it don't even matter. We can be friends, we can not be friends. We can move the fuck on, not move the fuck on. It don't even matter.
Yes, but once you make that declaration that I am ugly and we go forward and have the dinner, we are most assuredly going Dutch.
Yes.
Don't say that. You know,
we split this meal. I'm paying for my shit, you paying for your shit.
Whatever. I ain't finna sit up here and buy your ass no donut. You just told me, goddamn, Killer Croc just walked in the building.
You don't want to talk to me no more ever again? Cool. Pay for your own shit. And we can sit here and laugh and talk crazy.
Oh, Lord have Stacy. You're the biggest sore loser I ever seen in my life.
It's
But
not
hey, but
not a
I'm
sore
sorry,
loser.
Marlena. I'm sorry, Marlena. I agree with them. Hell, if you feel like I'm ugly, then you need to make sure that you pay for your damn own food, and I'm gonna pay for mine. Better yet, you can take your ass and walk on out that goddamn door, because I don't
I
care.
don't agree with none of y'all.
Deuces.
Asses.
Shit, don't sit there and waste my time. What else we got to talk? We ain't got nothing to
If
talk
I
about.
invite you out to dinner and I think your ass is ugly or whatever, or he tell me he ugly, I invite you out to dinner. So I'm still gonna pay for the dinner.
Nah.
I don't care if you say I'm ugly.
That make me feel like that I'm ugly and you
I'm just
mean.
different. Like y'all said, meow. I'm just different.
I can't be like Leon just said. I can't be ugly and used.
What?
I
You
can
ain't
be, I can be one of the
that
two.
person asked.
I can be one of the two, beautiful and goddamn me used all at the same time. Shit, it don't even matter. But we gonna get some shit straight.
How you being used whenever y'all had a date?
Because you thought I
So
was
you
pretty.
saying
had
the
a
date is
plan.
the end all
You
to be
had
all. No
a
matter
pl-
what it
you
said, no matter
had
how
a
they show up, the
plan.
date is the date.
You had a planned date, regardless to how that date turns out.
Shit.
Well,
No,
Yeah.
Marlena. Some dates you turn around and walk away from.
right.
So
No, some days you just don't have no more. You just don't date them no more.
so to the 6 people
No,
that are
I'm up
but-
when ask me out on the damn date.
so to the 5 people that are watching, what do y'all think? Should you stay at the date if somebody tell you ugly? Or should you leave?
It's
Or should you
not.
stay to
the 4 people that are watching, because I'm on too.
I have 5 on mine. Well, go ahead.
Okay, speaking of that, let's get Miss
But
Dinetta
he didn't
input
tell
on
he
this.
didn't tell her she was ugly at the damn date. He waited till she got home and told her she was ugly.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
true.
get
But
what you said.
saying is
If he or she said y'all are ugly on the date, y'all just
Andrea, Terrence answered you.
Yeah, I see that. And Terrence says no. Terrence, you care to elaborate on that a little bit?
yeah, brother-in-law, why wouldn't you stay on the date? Okay, but Marlena is saying that what I'm trying to get some understanding, Marlena, and I want to give Miss Dinette a chance to get in, but I just want to make sure I understand what if the guy said that to you right on the date, you would still stay on the date and continue the dinner. If he say, now I'm gonna tell you, you look better on your pictures, you're ugly in person. But if you still want to do this damn thing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get you them slab of rib and watch you got them scarf them down like the killer croc you are.
Oh,
Mario, you make shit.
He always try
If
to
people-
extra
if he trying to
shit.
say- if-
I mean,
if
that's
he-
pretty much what he's saying to you.
Yeah.
okay. Michael Austin
I
said
don't think nobody
he's
gonna
out.
say all of that. But
Michael Austin said he out.
Yes,
Terrence
you're
said,
supposed
if
to
you
be
call
out.
me ugly, I'm gonna stay for the date. Roxanne said, I'll pay for my food and leave.
Yes, that you don't supposed to stay on there because it's no way. Because no matter what y'all talk about, you can't get past the point. You know what I'm saying? Now you worried about how you chew, how you know doing shit. Because you in your mind, you swear that nigga see you as a goddamn killer baboon. You can't even enjoy the food.
You can't
I
try.
just ain't
that's
saying
you.
that.
That's
You
you,
can't try to be.
Mario.
You can't try to have no small talk about nothing that you think would be interesting. Find out about him, what he like or what she like, because
And
all
that's
the time,
why
you know,
the guy did not tell the girl while they were on the date. That's why
but
he waited until she got home, because he did not want to ruin the date by telling her that she was not attractive there, so that the date could be somewhat a civil date without the night being a complete fuck up or disaster or disappointment or whatever you want to call it. Now,
but it was
Mario, do you see my point?
But it was
Okay.
already a complete disaster from the
Yes.
word go, because they knew, the person already knew, hey, I don't want shit from this person because they is not who I thought they was. And they is ugly as
Leon,
hell.
every date does not have to be disastrous because you don't find the person attractive. They may have had some good conversation or other things in common. Y'all just thinking physicality and looking at this thing one-minded, because I have been out on dates with men who I did not find attractive.
Did you tell
But
them?
no, I did not tell them.
Why not?
I ain't going out to hurt no damn body's feelings on no date.
But what if it wouldn't hurt
You
their
was out
feelings?
on the
But
date
there
and
were
you
other
go, but
things. But there were other things about them that I did like, and I continued to be friends with them. But I
Well,
did
why come you
later let them know that
couldn't be
I was
friends with
not
them before the date?
attracted to them. Excuse me?
Why come we couldn't be friends before the date started and just be told up front?
Because we're just meeting.
Okay, I can be cool with just being friends, knowing that you ain't attracted to me from the beginning.
but the
I don't
person
know why
in
y'all
this
making this. I
scenario
don't know why
don't
y'all
want
making a
nothing
problem
else, then
out of
find
it.
nothing else to be redeemable as a friend. They said don't come over again. Don't
He
ever come
said
out,
that.
ever want to see you again.
Right.
That's what he said to her.
That's what the question asked. And you
Yeah.
don't want to be sitting there
Don't
if
ever
they
want
told
to
you
be
up
seen
front.
again.
Yeah, if they told you up front and y'all sitting there and they go, you know what, you funny as fuck for a goblin.
But
You
after
don't want to
this, I
deal
don't
with
ever
that.
want to see you again.
But he did not tell her that on the date.
But what I'm saying is, why can't we be more honest and should have, instead of wasting time and dancing around? I don't want to be in a situation where I'm feeling like I really don't want to be here. Ain't nothing good comes from that when you feeling like you just don't want to be here. Damn,
Right.
I wasted my
Mario, some
goddamn
people got-
time.
Right. It's always best to be honest upfront with the person. You know, if y'all meeting for the first time, y'all expecting to maybe get together, see where the relationship goes. If that's where your conversation has been, and then it's always best to let that person know up front, hey, I don't think this is gonna work out. You don't have to give no specific reason or anything. Just tell them how you feel. I don't think this is gonna work out. I would rather somebody do that than say, send me a damn text message talking about, oh, you ugly once I get back home. Tell me.
And that's what I was about to say. You said that about letting them down and make the date go right. Do you know what a text, somebody telling you ugly mental for the next couple of weeks? This woman gonna be mentally in her head thinking that everybody see her ugly. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that fucks you up. Leave little mental scars and shit. All right.
Well,
all right, man.
Either or it ain't gonna be no better. If we told her that at dinner, it was gonna be messed up. If he told her that after she left, it was gonna be messed up. But I don't see the problem with him waiting until she gets back home, because that could have been very hurtful and embarrassing to her in public. Or him.
I get where you're coming from. All right, Mama D. What's your thought? We haven't heard you or Felicia chime in on this.
So I go out on a date. I'm just trying to get this straight. I go out on a date, and he calls and wants to make sure I'm good if I'm home.
Yep. Make sure you got home safe, and you
then
say yes.
Okay. And then he tells me that I'm ugly.
In person.
Okay.
And to lose all information about him.
Yep. Don't ever come over again. Don't contact him again. And that's that. Y'all done.
Okay. Good. Because I didn't think he was that special either. We could have.
What if you did think he was that special?
I'm not going to tell him that. And I would have told him we could have avoided all of this from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And could have told me that I wasn't what you thought I was. And I could have gone about my merry way and had dinner with somebody of some substance who would appreciate my company.
I would have gone and got my goddamn 10 piece lemon pepper and got the fuck on up out of there.
Yeah.
Right.
So you would prefer, Marlena says she would rather have it done that way. So you would prefer that it had been done up front.
Yeah, because that was a waste of my time.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell. My time is infinite, especially as I get older. My time is infinitely more valuable than anything I got.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My time is in peace of mind. But I understand why Marlena is saying it, that because sometimes when people give you them little shock to your system, you don't know how you might react. Some people might take it cool, and I guarantee you, some people would have showed their ass on him if he would have said, "Look, I think you ugly in person." That chick would have been.
To be perfectly honest with you, I probably would have taken it better if he had said, "I don't date big girls." That wouldn't have hurt my feelings at all. Like,
Right.
well, fine. But to say that I'm ugly, yeah. I'd have to come back with him, you know.
Yeah.
You ain't all that special yourself, bro.
All right, Felicia, I'm going to talk real slow to give you time to unmute. What are your thoughts on
I'm
this?
not on mute.
I would not have wanted that kind of altercation first.
Bust your bubble.
Okay, one, how would you handle it? And two, after you answer, how would you handle it? How would you prefer it have been done? The way he did it or up front?
Well, that's never been told to me, but if it was told to me, after he asked me, did I get home safe? Honestly, that would have touched me a little bit, but I wouldn't have got smart.
She said that touched her.
It would touch me a little bit. I wouldn't have got smart with him. I would have just said okay and blocked him. But I would have preferred that you tell me in the beginning, because my time is extremely precious. I don't have time to waste.
Right.
I'm not about to waste it. Tell me up front. And we can let me make the decision as to what I want to do after you tell me this. Because I don't have to be attractive to you. Just like
But
more than not attractive.
But how
to
wasted
me.
was your time when you already had a planned date? You didn't have nothing else planned.
That don't mean I can't plan something else. That don't mean I can't plan something else. I can easily go do something else. I'd rather not sit with someone that thinks that I'm ugly and they don't want me to ever contact them ever again.
Don't want me in their presence.
I'm good. I'm good. That's wasting my time. Because that means, because if you don't want me to contact you even after this date, okay, so what? I might be ugly. Everybody ain't attracted to everybody. But don't contact me ever again. That would tell me.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Okay. What if he didn't think you? What if he didn't think you were ugly and y'all had a date? But what if he didn't think you were ugly and y'all had a date and then y'all complete the entire date, but then he or she, whatever, had the complete date, but took the time to make sure that they were or were not feeling you. So then at the end of the night, they just felt like they wasn't feeling you.
Michael Austin said, great point. I assume you was talking to Marlena, right?
In the very beginning, you can tell if you two are vibing, getting along, got good energy, however you want to put it. In the very beginning, it doesn't have to. Who the hell wants to wait that damn long? The date, y'all went out to dinner. Okay, you gotta wait for them to possibly bring out appetizers. You gotta wait for them to bring the food, and then you gotta eat the food. That's a long damn time to be sitting around somebody that
If you
thinks
feel that they ugly.
feels that way about you. No, I'm not doing that. My time is precious. I'm not, that'll hurt my feelings even worse. That's why I say I'll feel some type of way because you sat in my face. We did whatever throughout the day, and I could have enjoyed myself, but you didn't enjoy yourself.
Right.
Because you think I'm ugly and now you don't want me to ever contact you again. Hey, I'm confused. We're not about to confuse my old ass. Fuck all of that. Tell me in the beginning.
Right. So my understanding is, Marlena, you rather sit there and continue a date with somebody that you know is fake, or have some kind of interaction with them.
Just
Knowing that they
because
faking and
a
shucking.
person thinks, just because you're not physically attractive to a person does not mean that it is a bad date. Every date does not have to end in be about, every day does not have to be about
Something
you being that person's significant other because they don't find you attractive.
Hold on, y'all.
But that's true. But Marlena, that means that you can't even be friends.
Exactly, because what he's doing is fake. Okay, yeah, there may not be an attraction for you, but then after he said what he did to me, all that other time was what?
Yeah, he was fake the whole time.
Exactly,
the whole time.
He was fake the whole time.
Because that's true. You don't have to be attracted to everybody, but at the same time, the ending, the last thing that said is, and don't ever contact me again. Wait a minute, we can't even be friends.
Right.
And Michael also, I agree with you. He said,
but like I said,
don't contact me no more.
But like I said, once I did say when he did that, and he said that she, that he wasn't attracted to her. Don't ever call me again. Okay, fuck you then.
Okay, so Michael Austin, I agree with you. You said it's the don't contact me no more, shaking my head. Now, if it wasn't for that, I'd agree with Marlena. He said, I'm just, and I agree. If he had not have said,
right,
don't ever contact me no more.
Don't contact me no more. I couldn't deal with that part because then I'll say, okay, well, he found out that I'm not what he thinks.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Don't contact me no more. That
now that part I can say is foul.
But that changes the whole thing. That last part changes the whole thing because, like I said, okay, he waits to the very end, and that's the very last thing he says. No contact ever again.
Right, but still,
so that means everything else was fake.
Maybe so, but still, he may have been trying. What y'all not seeing is that he may have been trying to spare the girl's feelings because he didn't want her to be uncomfortable. The nigga invited her for a date.
So what does he care about her feelings? He told her, don't contact me ever again because you're ugly.
Oh,
that means he don't care about her.
They don't care about
you.
her.
Be on our
way. He cared enough about her feelings, not to hurt her feelings while he was out with her.
Oh, in public.
But it was fucked up. He
want her to feel in public.
Okay, hold on. Let me
I'm
jump
just
in here for 1 second.
He didn't do it. He did not want to do it while they were out together.
Well, if you bold enough to tell her that on the phone, then damn it, you should be bold enough to tell her that to her face.
Right. I agree that you should be bold enough to tell her that to her face.
Right.
And I agree that you should be bold enough to tell her out in public. But it's not the fact of being bold, it's the fact of sparing the feelings.
I don't
wait. So let me ask you this, Marlena.
Let
Let me ask you this. from now, I've sat back and I've listened to all sides. Cause I said, okay, am I jumping to judgment here, or I just being a traditional male? But to me, what it sounds like you're saying, once the date has been set, regardless of what the circumstances sound around it, you must fulfill the date. That's what it sounds like you're saying. That
That's
no
what
matter
I'm
what the
I'm
circumstances
saying
is,
you must.
the date
I'm
must,
not
like the
saying-
show must go
Date
on. The
must
date
go
must
on.
go
I'm
on.
not saying you must do anything. I'm just saying that may have been why he did it, to spare her feelings in public. Now, I get everything that y'all saying, and I'm not disagreeing with anything that you all are saying. I'm just saying that just may have been his way of sparing her feelings while they were out
He was a
together.
coward. He was a coward.
That's all that is. He's a coward.
That's your perspective of it.
That
It's
is
not mine.
exactly.
They
And that's
didn't-
what we keep it
If
out.
you can't be an adult
You're
and
right.
say it to my face, you can say it respectfully. If you can't be an adult, we're supposed to be two adults going on a date. So if you took the time out to stay with me throughout the entire date, like I stated, if it's going out to dinner, you gotta wait for the waitress to come. You gotta wait to be seated. You gotta wait for the food to come. You gotta wait for the drinks to come. You got a whole lot of waiting that you going on that you gotta do. And you gotta eat the food. Okay, and then you gotta leave. And then you go home. And then that's being said. But all of this time has passed, and you couldn't be an adult to tell me, you know what? It could have been before we even left the place that we were at, that I'm not feeling you. I don't like you. It's something about you. Whatever it was, don't wait till I get home.
Right.
Because you really wasted my time.
Right.
As
Because you
other
said
men,
you
I don't wanna
Then
sit up-
again, this
sit
is
up
the
in your
first date.
face.
And this
Yeah,
is
you
the
sat
first
across from
date.
this.
And
Sat up
he
in my
don't know.
You
And
sat up across
then
from this
again, this is the
person
first
thinking.
date. He don't know who he out with. He don't
But-
know who he out with. He don't know
But
he
who
said
is
something
actually
But
gonna work
Marlena,
to her.
Marlena,
How that shit's gonna
Marlena,
turn out. How
Marlena,
that's going to turn
Marlena,
out.
Marlena,
Look
baby,
at this.
Yes.
Marlena, look.
Wait. Let
But
Leon get a chance.
Yes.
Go ahead.
That person sat across from you this whole time, knowing in their mind when they sat down at the table across from you, said in their mind, this person is a mutt. And I really
Yes.
don't want to be with them ever again after this point. Why am I even sitting down here eating dinner with them when I know I'm going to tell them after they get home, don't ever contact me again? That whole interaction after they sat down and said, damn, this person is a mutt. I don't want to be here. That whole interaction is fake. And that was a waste of your time, a waste of their time, that they could have said, hey, look, I'm sorry. You're not what I thought you was. So I'm just going to go. I even, at that point, I'd even offer to pay for your dinner, but I'm not going to sit here and stay with you for this dinner.
Right. I totally agree.
Michael Austin said that he's not sparing her feelings.
See, thank you.
Right. That's not sparing her
If you
feelings.
walk in there and say,
That's
this
sparing her
person is a
feelings.
fucking mutt, I don't want to, I can't do this. I'm not going to waste my time.
No, and that's all I'm saying. And by the same
I mean,
token,
well,
if the
y'all can't get mad at me. He the one sat there and ate the dinner with him. I'm just trying to give a reason why he would sit there. I don't know why he sat there. I don't know why he waited later to tell her. I'm just trying to provide a scenario of why because he did sit there and have the dinner with her. I'm just trying to figure
because he lacked the courage of his conviction.
of why he would sit there and go through that whole entire dinner with her. And the only thing that I can come up with is that he did not want to hurt her feelings out in public, so he waited until she got home.
And the only thing I can
this woman, okay.
How about
you saying, Marlena?
Where? How about
I'm
he's
not
just
disagreeing with none of
Wait, y'all. We all can't talk at the same time.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with nothing that none of y'all are saying. I'm just saying this is maybe why he didn't do it. Because some people don't go out of their way just to hurt somebody's feelings because they don't find them attractive. But but he did eventually hurt her feelings, but he didn't try to do it on the date.
Okay, go
Maybe
ahead,
so
Andrea.
tell her-
Go ahead,
tell her,
Andrea.
Okay, see, I'm gonna explain the reason why I would prefer to be told up front. If even though you sitting over there not feeling me, I might be feeling you.
Right. Yeah.
I
Right.
might be feeling you. I might think you're just the sexiest man alive right now. So
Yeah.
I will prefer that you tell me up front so I can drop these damn feelings right quick. Maybe give you a few choice words, just depending on how I feel right there and there. But still, it's best to tell a person up front, especially if the conversation that you all have been having is based on relationship conversations.
Right.
And that's why I said, what if I was enjoying myself and you weren't?
And that's what I was about to say. And you know how some of y'all women do. On the way home from that dinner or that date, she probably called her girlfriend and said, girl, I found a really nice guy. She probably did talk to her girlfriend ear off for the last 20 minutes till she got home. Then got that text and the whole bottom fell the fuck out. So you saying he spared her feeling, but and I'm just speaking all hypothetically. He really did. It was even more crushing then. Instead of getting it out the way right now, because the girlfriend finna ask, what happened to that guy? And she can't even bring herself to even explain that shit to her girlfriend.
And that's also why I said I would feel some type of way, because you held me there with you all of this time. Yeah, I might feel some type of way about that. Like I said, no, I ain't gonna cuss him out or anything, but I'm gonna feel some type of way because you had me go through this. You wasted my fucking time. You didn't learn the fucking language.
Michael Austin just brought up a point. He said, but I'm gonna say it this way. He said, now some men will think that she's ugly, but still might want the sex.
No, that is absolutely true. I mean, that is true. Now, all that will be good and might be the case, but this person did not. This person wasted time. He said, don't ever come over again. And like you said, I don't want nothing else to do with you, because I can't imagine as a man sitting across from a person that in my heart, I feel, my God, does she got a third fucking eye? I ain't wasting my time with that.
Hell, as a woman, I'm not going to sit across the table with a man that I'm not attracted to. I'm not going to do it. I'll let him know up front, because I want to know up front.
What'd you say, Leon?
So you sit across from a person saying, who beat them with an ugly stick their whole life?
Oh my God, yes.
But that's what I'm saying, and we can move on to something else. But I'm just saying, I would rather, whether I'm on the front side or the back side of that, I'd rather be told. Tell me, you know what I'm saying? I can live with that. If you felt that's just your personal opinion. They say, well, one won't, you'll find four that will. Okay, cool. You think I'm ugly? I can live with that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But we ain't finna sit down and have no goddamn dinner. And if we do have dinner, I just don't understand, because ain't nothing I could take face value to you, because in my mind, all I can see is, this bitch think I'm finna spit acid on her. She thinks, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. I'd rather just leave. I'd
rather leave. Tell me and I can go.
But go ahead.
You ready to switch?
Yes.
All right. So let me go ahead and get my question in, since we do have a couple of other men in the chat here, and I can get you all's opinion of this too. Please don't pick me.
Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
So it was a post in our group. I'm not gonna say who posted it, but so the post said, and if he's out there watching, he know he posted it. So the post said, so it's true that men actually masturbate before sex just to last longer. Is that true?
I've heard that before.
Michael,
Oh,
is that true?
that's not the first time I've heard that. I've heard that a lot.
Yes,
I've
yes,
heard that a lot.
yes, Andrea, that it's true.
No, Mario.
I know Marlena's saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Marlena, how many inches you working with?
Excuse me.
You said that like
No.
that. Yeah, I whack this motherfucker off before I get to it.
Mario,
Yeah.
it's not that I'm carrying anything that you probably are, but and I'd like to see, but
Michael say hell yeah. So is that hell yeah? You've done that
You
before?
too,
Or just
Leon.
hell yeah.
You too, Leon. But you back there laughing for.
What? Ooh. Say what now? Say who say what? Say what? Say
Nothing. Anyway, nothing. Anyway,
Look, Marlena, I've had too many men friends who told me they have done it, so they can talk what they want.
Thank you, Donetta. I've heard conversations. I've heard conversations that men have. Like I said, I had a lot of. I grew up with a lot of guy friends, and I listened to their conversations. Some of my best friends, most of my best friends were men or were young men, and I listened to their conversations and whatnot. And that's one of the things that I did hear, especially if it was a girl that they have been attracted to for a long time, and it was going to be their first date with that girl because they did not want to come too quick or whatever.
Over anxious.
Because they were that attracted to the girl. So yeah, that's what they said that they do.
And if it's a lie, the men
that's what they
told
said that they were going.
If it's a lie, the
they
men
said that
told
they were going. They were going to do.
Okay.
Well, Michael says that he's done it before and it backfired. But
okay, that's what I was about to say. Can I break that down for y'all real quick,
please.
real true, real simple? And when I say this, I'm speaking for Mario. I ain't speaking for no other man. The first one, they all feel good, right? But that first anticipatory gotta have it one feels way better than that one where you feel like you about to you want to please her, right? That second one is good, but it's not as good as that first one. That at least for Mario. And second of all, when you do that, us men, we got this thing that we got to come in and give y'all 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated. Sex is more than just penetration. You understand what I'm saying? We think we got to just be in there all night long doing some things when sometimes you do not. It depends on her body and what she like. Cause some woman, once you in tune with that thing, you know how to get her right to where she need to be, and you ain't got to be in there as long as people make it out to be. If you know that woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've never done the whole. I'm scared I might bust quick. I better bust me out one, and then 30 minutes later, boy, I'm gonna tear that thing up. Cause sometimes it'll backfire on you. If you try to bust out one right now, 30 minutes when it's time to get to her, all of a sudden you looking at that bit like, what's wrong with you?
30 minutes, but that's not what I was told they do.
What's wrong? Get up. I've been waiting for that moment. And he looking at you, yeah, you fucked up. You wasted yours 30 minutes ago.
But you don't do, but from my understanding, you do it like earlier, way earlier.
And that be true too. You can regenerate and do all that, but if I'm gonna bust a nut in the morning, and just to prepare for the night, I'm good. I don't need to do that.
Like a waste of time.
Yeah, that's what I'm good.
Yeah, you might as well just he saved it up, saved it, kept it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm good. I don't need to do all that.
Yeah, but Oh, never mind. I don't know. I ain't no damn
No, but
man, so I don't
I have heard guys say that. I've heard women, say that guy do that, and I've heard people like Marlena said. I've heard older guys say stuff like that.
Yeah, I have too.
I've never had to do that. Cause sometimes, regardless of when y'all be talking about Minuteman, sometimes that thing good, you can't hear that, you going, nigga, 5, 4, 3, 2. So shit, you gone.
You bet.
They hit that blank man
Oh,
on.
wow. Oh, Lord.
Sometimes it happens, shit.
Oh my God.
The floor is yours, Leon. I'd have said my piece.
Yeah. Sometimes you hit that blank man on them. Shit, it just, she can barely touch you.
Oh my God.
It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Like I said, I hadn't heard about guys saying that. I had to rub one out. I had to go beat it up. Well, for what? Either you is or you ain't. What's gonna happen? Gonna happen.
Oh, wow.
And that's on you. You get in there trying to stroke a mile a minute. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come. You got to do other things. You got to learn how to pace yourself. You know what I'm saying? We are sprinters. Women are marathoners. If you are going there trying to sprint, you ain't never gonna please her ass. Unless she just that type of woman. But man, crazy. And like sometimes that things are good. Yeah, y'all walk around with that shit every day. Y'all act like it. Y'all don't know that. That shit just good sometimes. Shit.
Okay, dokie.
Ain't no rhyme or reason for it. It's just good.
Well,
and women, y'all don't never go this month. I know this month.
Well, I ain't. Never mind. Close my mouth.
Yeah, you said enough. You done
y'all
said
ain't
enough
never
this
just,
week. Right.
just saw your man.
Enough this week. Yeah, don't say no more.
Y'all ain't never just saw your man. Pull your pen to the side and fanned it out there. Just let him catch a whip. Just fanned it.
No, Mario, nobody do no shit like that.
Wait a minute.
Just go out there, pull your pen to the side and stand by a fan and let it blow it out into the living room. He just come in there. What the fuck? Huh? Oh, what?
No.
Hell no. That's that type of shit you like.
Because if you pulling your pants to the side and any kind of like that come out, you need to take a shower.
Yeah, you need to go see a doctor or something.
I'm sorry, y'all think coochie ain't got good aromas? All coochie ain't bad.
You need to take a shower.
Or go see a doctor.
Thank you.
If you standing in front of a damn fan and he can smell that shit way up in the living room, something ain't right up in there.
Let me tell you something. I ain't talking about God.
Something ain't right in Bismarck, okay?
But
I ain't talking about the ones who goddamn
saying.
be smelling like the downtown fish market. I ain't talking about them kind.
Well, shit, you need to explain that. That's why I'm getting ready to
I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about who's selling a barrel full of bad red snapper. I ain't talking about that shit.
I know what you mean, Mario. I know exactly what you mean because
I know what you mean, but still, it's just the way he said it for me.
The last relationship that I was in,
y'all can't go back good booty Judy over here, you know.
Well, let good booty Judy speak.
Look, the last relationship that I was in, so he was mad about something, and he was standing at the door, and it was something that happened at work. So this particular day, I had on a dress, and he was standing at the door. He was facing out the door. So I laid back on the couch and I opened my legs and I lifted my dress. And he turned around and he just totally forgot about what the fuck he was talking about. And well, that was all she wrote. But I know what you mean.
Yes. Coochie got good aroma. Y'all should know that.
The hell no. Let me stop you right before you even say that bullshit. Hell no. Hell no.
I wasn't gonna go there.
You were thinking to say it, but
that's what I said. Then my mind said, I am already in 4 or 5 goddamn books. I don't want no more. So let that shit go. I already got a couple books on my head.
Oh
So-
God.
Wow. You have already been involved in a nice little porno.
Yes. So, but
Moving right along.
so sure. Have you been with a man that told you that you know what I'm saying, girl? I had to get prepared for you. You've heard that? You been with a man that told you he's done that before he got with you?
No,
He's got to get prepared for you.
I mean, if you rubbing one out just so you can please her, that's what you doing, and that's prep work, ain't it?
no, but
I didn't hear the complete.
no one has ever told me that, but I have been told that he was just too anxious and he just couldn't perform well. I've been told that.
Okay. I don't know why God do that. Why they be trying to, and this ain't no what have you. It has happened. Sometimes I look her dead in her eyes and be honest with her. Look, that shit was good. I ain't making no excuses for the shit. It was good. I ain't got to sit up here and lie to you. I ain't got to try to make up that look. You know it. That shit good.
Right.
Now, can I get a sandwich?
So dumb. Oh
Okay.
God.
Oh my goodness. All right. I mean, it happens, I guess.
Wow.
So let me ask you a question, Marlena. Is there a price for you to be with a stranger, like an indecent proposal? Would you do that? Is there a price for you? Would you do that?
To be with the stranger?
Yeah, you know, you remember the movie Indecent Proposal, right?
Yes.
Where he said, what was it, $1 million for the night?
Yeah.
Gotta be with
Give
your
you
wife.
$1 million to sleep with your wife.
If you was in a situation, could you do that?
No.
Now he was $1 million in the movie. My question is there a price that will make you budge?
No. Number one, you don't know what you're getting yourself into for the price of the tea. Number one, you don't know the person that you're with. It's just too many variables to deal with being with a stranger, you know, and it's just not something that I would do for any amount of money. You might even lose your life. You know, you just can't. I could never be comfortable with a stranger for any amount of money. I just couldn't.
Okay. What about you,
I'm
Shug?
I'm too scared for that kind of shit, and I'm too cautious for that kind of shit.
Okay. What about you, Shug?
She got kicked out.
Oh. What about you, Miss Donetta?
There was a time where I would have told you, yes, there's a price. But at this day and age now, no.
Even if like that, like Marlena said, even if y'all went and found out that they had all the tests and he just found out he just simply just want to be with you for that amount, nothing inherently could go wrong, you still wouldn't do it.
Well, now that's something totally different.
How do you know nothing's gonna go wrong though? You don't know that.
It's gonna go
You're
wrong.
with the stranger.
Well, if I'm able to see the results of some tests, maybe. I'm not as daring as I was when I was younger. So nowadays, I mean, they have stuff that's going on that they don't have tests for. So no, but if it was to the point where I felt safe, I might.
Would the $1 million price stand, or would you have to up it a little bit?
Oh, I can live with $1 million. I can live very well with $1 million.
Okay, all right. But just to keep in mind that the person you were with at once upon a time was a stranger. And some of y'all out there fucking Tommy from the sub who work at Subway for nothing. So
That's true. That is true. You're right about that.
So what about you, Felicia?
Honestly, it depends on how I feel about the person that I am with. Because if I'm in love with the person that I'm with, then what would go wrong is the fact that I just fucked up something. He's going to look at me different. There's a chance he could look at me different. And when we try to be intimate, he might start thinking about what I did with that particular individual. Nah, I'm good because I'm going to still want to be with him. But if it's somebody I don't really care for too much, yeah, show me the money. And then afterwards, I'm leaving that person that I was with.
This is the stranger.
Yeah, it's a stranger. I'm not
Yeah,
going
so
to be
after
with
you
the stranger.
do it, you leaving the person you were with?
If I didn't care for that person too much, yeah, I'm gone.
This is just a one night sleep with a person for $1 million or a certain amount of money. This ain't no. This person's not asking for a relationship or anything.
No, I didn't
They're
say
just
I was going. No, you didn't hear that part. I didn't say I was going to be with that one night stand. I said I'm just going to leave the person that I was with. If I did it, it's because I really don't care for the person that I'm with. If I
What
really
if the
care for the
person you
person
were
that I'm
with were
with,
urging you
I'm
on to
not
go
doing
get
it.
that money?
If they told me to go get that money,
If the
I'm
person you were with were urging you on.
gonna tell them I'm not your hoe. You go get that money. And then that would mean if I decide to go get it, yes, I'm breaking up with you.
All right, that's one way to look at it. All right, bro. If that situation was flipped and the woman came to you and your wife, you got a wife, she said $1 million. All I want to do is sleep with you for one night.
Triple
What
H.
you doing?
See, look at you. Why I got to be all like that?
Just remember what the Triple H stand for. That's all I got to say.
I'm just saying, if like Marlena them said, if we get some understanding that all these, we have a whole bunch of checked, everybody get checked out and everything is a-okay, and we get some ground rules and regulations of what's going on, and
always got to have some particular. What kind of ground rules you want?
Hey, we got to know, hey, what's gonna happen, how long it's gonna happen, how is this feasible, is that feasible, can I do this, can I do that, what you want done, what do you not want done, what can I do, what can't I do?
God, see,
yeah, Leon, that contract, like what's the girl name in 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah, we got to have some ground
sexual
rules.
Contract.
We got to have some ground rules. What can and can't I do? What can and can't go on? And then Mario say $1 million. Hell, that was in 84. Inflation then got goddamn real. We want more than $1 million out of you. So I'm just saying.
Leon took what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say too. $1 million don't cut it no more.
Right. Inflation is a motherfucker.
So if she wants you to bend over and spread your ass cheeks.
Again, I say inflation is a motherfucker.
That's a little extra for you to grab your own butt cheeks and spread.
At that point, she ain't talking to me no more.
Well, look, I know that's a no. That's a no Mario right there. Oh Lord.
And she got there stating the fact the whole thing, all she want to do is shave my ass. Inflation is a motherfucker. We got to get some figures, some numbers down. Look.
So what's a good figure for you?
At minimum 5. 5 and up. We gonna have to talk about some things. We gonna
And we gonna have to figure it, and we gonna have to figure out. I need 5 after the tax has been taken out, so it's gonna be a little over 5. I need to get 5. My take home need to be 5. Not what you give me that I got to report to the IRS. My take home need to be 5.
Right.
How our IRS gonna know that you got this money?
They know everything. Uncle Sam know everything. He tried to get all your shit.
Once you get $5 million, you'll be sitting on pins and needles with that shit in your house. You got to put that shit somewhere.
I was gonna say, where you gonna keep it?
That's what I said. You couldn't trust no goddamn by birds chirping. You'll kill every bird in the tree.
Goddamn right. Burn them down.
Wow.
What about you, Andrea? For indecent proposal in today's time, would you do it? You married, somebody come to you and say, "Hey, look, I'm gonna give you set amount of money for your loving."
So,
and they checked out, everything healthy, everybody fine, but we just want to know, would you do it?
okay, so that movie actually came out in 1993, not 84.
84,
Yeah.
93, hell, it don't matter.
So I agree with
No.
Leon. Inflation has, gone up since then, since 93. But yeah, I'm doing it. Got bills to pay.
You know what? I can respect you for not thinking about it.
I got
So what's a
bills to
good
pay.
number for you?
Yeah, what's a good number for you?
Pay, house notes to car out, to pay off car notes to pay out. You get to adding up them bills and stuff. But
So how much, girl?
a good number, it'll be about. I'm gonna have to go do about. You're gonna have to pay me a little bit more than one. So I'll settle for 2. Sorry.
You settle for how much?
I said you're gonna have to pay me a little bit more than 1. We can talk about 2. Yeah, I go 2. I ain't trying to break you, but see, this is gold down here.
Yes, I'm always picking up in here. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. I mean, like I said, you got dudes out here and women out here that you messing around with for goddamn free. And you don't know, and you ain't asked them to take not one goddamn test or no requirement, and then you just running up in them. You ain't gave a shit. Oh, she fine. I'm gonna tell that ass. Or you ain't asking not one goddamn test. So, so for somebody to come through and offer you $1 million, if I can verify the funds and make sure they are where they supposed to be, I mean, shit, like Leah said, tell you what, bring me off for 5, and then we good. Go bring me off 5.
Wow.
Now the only difference between me and Leon is for 5, as long as you ain't talking about doing nothing to me, I'll do anything you want to you.
Oh wow.
That's the double standard, don't you think?
I mean, you ain't paying no man $5 million just to run up in his ass, is you?
No, she said to shave your ass. you remember this conversation a while back, shaving the ass? Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh. Is she spreading or I'm spread? Because y'all not got to think about
that. There
you
go again.
If I'm paying you $5 million, nigga, you spread.
Right.
Sure.
Jesus.
They ain't gonna let that go.
Do you know it?
I don't know. I don't know. Cause at the end of the day, I guess laying on my crying into my pillow full of $100 bills might help me.
Take one for the team.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
You spread them then.
You got one that's getting ready to go into college, and you got one that's coming up that will be in college. So yeah, take one for the team.
Yeah.
all you gotta do is think that's $2.5 million for each cheek.
Well, damn, since you put it like that.
Girl, he be spreading river wide.
and saying, I feel that you missed that little spot right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
With his
goodness.
legs all up in the air.
That'd be a terrible sight to see.
I got that. She, taking pictures of your hemorrhoids. Wait a minute.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my good. All right, so everybody was on board pretty much except for Marlena and Felicia. Felicia said that if she do it, she gonna leave the person she in love with.
No. I said if I'm in love with that person, I'm not gonna do it. If I'm not in love with that person, then yes, I'm gonna do it.
And then
But if
she
you try to send me off to urge me to go do it, I'm gonna say I'm not your hoe, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go do it. But I'm leaving your ass.
Oh, okay. You're not his hoe, but you can be your own hoe.
Are you damn right? Because it's my body, it's my pussy, my mouth, my ass, whatever the hell you asking for that damn money, it's mine.
Oh, it's to say bet if I was paying the $5 million, you right. You can roll all that up into a combo.
a combo. Oh my God.
Every little part you just said right there. Roll it all up into a combo. Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, one more before we get up out of there. Miss Donetta, you ain't got now one of them pressing questions you always got for when we ain't on record.
No. No.
You all out of questions, Dee?
No.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
She said them off the air questions. You don't be asking her that.
No, okay.
He know that.
All right, so we got one, and we'll end with this particular question. And this one of them type of questions.
You already knew you had a question. Why you want to mess with me?
Cause you always
I told you I was drunk tonight, so I was trying to be subdued, but you just don't want me to be that way.
You right. All right, I got you right here. This right up your alley, Miss Donetta.
Oh Lord.
All right, you are dating a man, and this could be flip it out once we get to Leon. Just switch it around. You are dating a man. He appears to be everything that you ask for in a man. He's kind, caring, and takes care of you, pays the bills, and makes sure you got everything you need. But the only thing he asks from you is that before y'all have sex, you tar and feather him and make love to him while he's tarred and feathered because he like portraying himself as a chicken.
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
That's one of Mario's bullshit questions. You know there ain't no way in hell I'd have ever asked no shit like that. That's a Mario bullshit question. That's what that is.
I'm just saying he want to make love to you. He does everything you want him to do, but he just want to be made love to as a chicken.
Not the cluck.
Yeah, he's a furry, but he likes to be a chicken.
Man, y'all don't play into that. Don't play.
What's wrong?
Jesus, get the wheel. I like my chicken fried in the pan.
Right.
So this man do everything that you want him to do.
When you think about tarring and feathering somebody,
you take all your good benefits and cluck your ass right on out the damn door.
He don't want to dress up in no chicken suit. He wants to be tarred and feathered.
He ain't gonna be able to live to tell about it.
Oh my God.
Do you know how hot tar gets when you put it on your skin? And then they're gonna put feathers on them?
Maybe he in the pain too.
A lot of times people don't survive after that.
And how your skin gonna breathe with all that tar?
He's gonna die.
I mean, even if it's not hot, that hot, that's
I'm here to tell you that
yours.
not all tar will kill you.
I don't know, Mario.
It'll burn you.
No, you can let it not get sick. It's disgusting to deal with, but I've dealt with tar. Well, when I used to do roofing and stuff like that, it's hot.
Oh, okay.
But it
Oh, so
won't.
you talking on something that you've done? I mean, you know. Wait a minute.
You done tarred yourself?
No. It's hard as hell to get off, though.
It is hard to get off. Yes,
It's hard as hell to get off.
As
you
long
need alcohol,
as
you need alcohol and stuff to get it off.
So he's done everything. Okay.
That's easy. That's a crazy question.
Look who we dealing with. Look who we dealing with.
And I'm gonna play. Look, you know what? I'm gonna play along.
I saw this on Instagram.
I'm gonna play along with this little bullshit he got going on here.
I'm gonna send y'all the link.
No, thank you. As long as he's doing everything else. Okay, first of all, what kind of sex we having?
I guess chicken sex. I don't know.
Oh, see. Leon, get your boy, please. Get your boy. Well, how many times I got to tell you that in a week?
I don't know what type of sex chicken is. How the egg get here? Shit.
What Marlena say? A little cluck fuck. That was kind of sex to have.
And of course you go get a little toy. You go get a little toy feather on you too now.
See, that's the thing. I don't want that on me. So I don't know.
Cluck. I didn't say cluck.
I don't know, Mario. That's
weird, Mario. That's just too far gone.
But y'all know I was watching Judge Maybelline the other day. She was watching Judge Maybelline. They had a girl who on there, and she was a furry. She liked to dress up as a rabbit or something.
I can deal with you if you want to dress up as one, yes. But the tar and feather is like a little too far fetched. I'll be like, no, baby, let's not do that because you may actually injure yourself and get 3rd-degree burns. But I will be more than happy to either make you a chicken suit or we can go to the costume store and buy you a chicken suit. And
this
I will
guy has it down to a science.
All the pussy you want.
He has it down to a science. He mixes his own tar.
Oh, jeez.
And
are you making this up?
No, I'm dead ass serious. I swear to God, I will send y'all the link. It's a guy, he mixes his own tar, and y'all will be surprised at what color this man is. Because I thought it was WPS stuff too, but it is not.
He your cousin.
It's a fetish.
Yes, it's a fetish. That's what I'm saying. And
you know
people
what?
got fetishes out this world. Y'all just don't know, boy.
Did he live on the farm?
Ironically, I think they might do live on the farm.
And he got a wife?
Yes.
And she does this?
She does it.
A little clucking and fucking.
She loves him. She loves him.
Yeah, but she said they only do it like 2 or 3 times a year because it's so hard to get the,
I can understand. I can understand.
But what I'm saying is
so I think that would be a no for me.
Yeah, I want to say that's a hard thing to do. Like, out of all the shit we done, this is what you want. Where do you even come across this at?
That would be a no for me.
I couldn't. I mean,
I was trying to see how I could do that, but no, that'll be a no for me.
I'll be like, baby. I'm on
2-3 times a
year.
This
is already weird. It would even be weird if you was in a chicken suit, but I can deal probably with a chicken suit, but I ain't gonna do tar and feather. That's just the whole thing is just disturbing. It's just disturbing, the whole thing.
let's say he was in a chicken suit and you had one of them beds where there's a mirror in like the headboard, and you
I just don't want to know,
for your
Mario.
glance, and you open your eyes and you see Foghorn Leghorn hitting you from the
I
back.
probably couldn't stop laughing. I wouldn't be able to stop laughing.
And you see Foghorn Leghorn hit you from the back. You can't go past that shit.
Please all get out.
That
Oh,
whole
my
fur with the
goodness.
suits and shit.
Oh,
That shit
Lord have
weird,
mercy.
man.
I just couldn't.
No, man.
Oh my God.
What do you say, Mario? I say, boy, girl, this is good.
And then he be I can't even do like a chicken. Then he be duking his neck. You know how chicken do their neck.
And what if he got that little stupid ritual, like you said, that he had, like he walking around the chicken yard and shit, doing his neck and shit before y'all have sex.
Wow.
Is this an older man?
Yes,
Or is he a young man?
No, he looked like he by late 50s, early 60s or something like that.
His ass need to be whipped. That's what it need to be.
Lord Jesus. Somebody need to get an axe and cut his head off.
What about you, Suge? You make a lot you know?
They used to do chickens back in the day.
I'm sorry, I wasn't in here, so I don't know what the question was.
You know we were talking about
you was there.
Man. You know we still talking about that chicken man.
Oh, see, I was hoping by the time you got to me that this was a done deal. It was a
no, it's not a done deal. No.
He said you only got to do it 2-3 times a year.
He want to be dressed as a chicken.
I'd probably throw up.
No, he wanna put homemade tar. He makes it himself, and he want the feathers on him, and he want to make love to you as a chicken.
You ain't gotta go into no more detail. I love you, but hell no.
But he do everything right for you. He provide for you. He just a perfect man. Other than that one little thing,
then he ain't perfect.
Right, something wrong up here.
Okay.
No,
y'all ain't coming at it from the right angle. Let's talk to a man about that. Leah, your girl want to be tarred and feathered and then just ride you like a rooster. You good? She do everything else right for you. She just got that one little quirk.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, huh?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
That'd be a whole new name, the cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, huh?
Hell no.
I mean, not riding you like a cowboy, but riding you like a rooster.
I want you to answer, y'all.
Like a hen. Ride me like a hen.
Mm-hmm. Like a hen.
Oh man, no, I don't think that. I don't think I can deal with that one. Like you said, maybe if it was a costume or something, but to be actually tarred and to make some tar and put. Can you imagine how sticky you and her would be?
Yeah, right. No.
Not to mention the sheets and the bed and everything else. God damn. No, I don't think we can get down like that.
And then over time, right? Let's say you do this 2-3 times a year. Sometimes you might miss a spot. Somewhere there's some tar build up some goddamn where between his ass crack or somewhere.
Right.
It's some tar you done miss.
Why is this black shit all over you? What is that?
What about you, Mr. Host?
That's taking it too far. Like I said, I know y'all say the suits. I can't even do the suit. That shit weird, man.
That's weird. It's weird as hell.
That shit weird. Like if you came in and decided at some point you're gonna take off the suit, but they be want to fuck in the suits. I can't do that.
I'm thinking. I forgot.
I can't do that, man.
Get around it. juking their neck and clunking around and shit.
Yeah, she come in that motherfucker dressed as Clifford the Big Red Dog. I don't think so. Yeah, hell no, man. That's weird. All right, Felicia, what about you?
Well, I'm gonna have to ask the question. When you first started feeling yourself, did you decide to go out there in the hen house when it was being built and jack off and the roof fell down on you and it felt good to you? Because I want to know where the hell did this shit come from? Because hell no, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck out of here. I'm a city girl. No, I'm not into that weird shit. I don't give a damn how much you take care of me. But I'm going to want to know the root to where the hell that shit came from. That's what I want to know. But I ain't doing it.
Man,
That's right.
Y'all old enough to know there's some fetishes out there that just defy logic. Y'all know that shit.
Oh Lord,
You're like
Jesus.
people want to be peed on.
I just don't want to encounter no bullshit like that.
Sounds to me like I said, he was feeling himself. He was in puberty. That's when he learned how to jack off and realized it felt good. And somehow he decided to have his ass in the hen house that it was being built, remodeled. And that shit fell down on his ass because he was jacking off and that shit felt so good. And like them facial expressions that y'all made, that's what the hell that little boy did. And all that hot ass tar fell down on his ass and that made him have one hell of a damn orgasm. So he decided that's a little fucking fetish. Let me try this shit.
As fucked up as it sounds, Felicia, I mean, it's about as good an answer as any. As fucked up as that sound, that definitely sounds like a Marvel origin story.
You should have seen your face while she was giving you the explanation.
It was like he was there. It was just like he was there.
Priceless. He was like,
I mean, shit. I mean, that's about as good an explanation as any shit. All right, so that's a no, but I'm gonna definitely send y'all the link so y'all ain't think I'm that came from me.
oh my God.
It's okay if it did. It's okay if it did.
But it did not.
Yeah.
We're not gonna think any different of you.
Yes. It's gonna be hard to end the show.
Wait a minute, Mario. Now
is any different of him with all that we already know?
Leon say, is he in the tar suit?
Is he in the tar suit?
Uh-huh.
It ain't no suit. That's him.
It ain't no suit.
He put it on.
I mean, is he in the tar? Is he got the tar and the feathers on?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Oh Lord. This is just not no conversation him and his girl having. He's really in this stuff.
Yes.
He makes the tar.
And you,
oh my God.
And you will see it. It look like a bad voodoo thing or something. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't do a good job of like covering himself from head to toe. It's like in patches, like he a mangy chicken, like he a chicken with the mange.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Lord.
Yeah.
So it's not even done right.
No, it's not done right at all.
I mean, so what does he do in the meantime? So is he saying that he only has sex like 3 times a year, or he only has tar and feathers?
He only does the chicken thing.
Yeah, he only does the tar. That's one of the first things she said. We have a very active sex life, but he has this one.
Apparently, it ain't active enough. He won't do that bullshit.
Right. I mean,
that's his fantasy.
Well, maybe if it didn't hurt so much, it would happen more than 3 times a year.
Probably.
No, she says she don't do it because the cleanup, is just.
I'm
the cleanup
sure
is just a terrible thing to do.
Horrible, ferocious.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't clean nothing up. That would be him cleaning it up since it's his fantasy.
Well, she said they've been doing it for 6 years, and now here's the thing: they've been doing it for 6 years. for the first 4 years, she ain't had no special place for them to do some cleanup. She said on only the last 2 years they got a designated spot for it. Oh, like,
Oh wow.
this is something you supposed to have. Y'all supposed to have been out back in the somewhere when this first started.
I know, right?
But I mean,
Because you're not messing up my 700 count sheets. I'm sorry.
Girl, what you say?
he is black and she is
White.
I knew it.
Yep.
Because you can't get no sister to do no bullshit like that.
No. I'm surprised that it's the black man that's doing the shit.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you can get a brother to do some shit like that. Oh my God.
All right.
Go ahead,
Andrea,
Mom.
you
Go ahead.
Andrea, you want to give everybody, the website and all that stuff? And this is just an attempt for me to buy time. My mouse doesn't drop. I got to get over here and get it. So give them real quick.
You got to get over there and get what?
My mouse, it dropped off the desk.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Ooh.
So you guys, I hope that everybody enjoyed the show tonight. As Mario get control of his mouth. That's what I thought he said. We're going to get up out of here and we're going to say good night to you all. Leah, let's get started with you. Tell the people something.
Leon, you should be scared. She's starting with you. She being nice.
Right.
Whoa.
Because, it's usually get to the back of the bus, Mr. Jackson. But, I guess, since I get to come to the front of the bus today.
I know.
That's because you spare.
Understand this.
He must be doing show and tell later. I don't know.
I don't know. But I can tell you one thing, if we is, ain't no clucking and fucking going on here. If it's a price out there, I'm telling you, I ain't doing it no less than 5. With some written out clauses and rules and regulations to this thing, okay?
Can they take pictures?
No pictures. No pictures.
They got to have. They need to have some for the money that they paying. They want to be able to reminisce.
No,
Have some type of memory.
then we can talk about coming back and getting a repeat later, for the same amount, same 5.
But then you want some more money.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just like a.
Yeah, it surely is.
Just like an entrepreneur. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it all. Socks and drawers, okay? Pay me. So
All right.
Hope you had a great night. Enjoy yourself. Mr. Make It Do What It Do. Exiting the building.
Oh, okay. You exiting the building, huh? Well, that's what's up. All right, Felicia. Did everybody stay in their lane? Hell, we know Leon did.
Hell no, ain't nobody stay in their damn motherfucking lane, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Miss Donetta, she tried, but she got pulled out of her lane. So ain't nobody stay in their damn motherfucking lane.
That's because they pulled me out my lane. It wasn't because I went out on my own.
No, you didn't come out on your own, but you sure got shoved out. Got shoved out there, and you just had to do your thing and get control of it. But it's all good. It's all good. But I just want everybody to know, when it comes to that money thing, if we in a relationship and you want to scoop me along to go get it, I'm not your hoe. I'm my own hoe. Just keep that in mind. Like, share, and subscribe. See you later. Mwah.
Well, go on then with your own whole self.
Y'all keep in mind that Felicia is her own hoe.
That's what I said. Go on with your own whole self.
Yeah. All right, Marlena.
Oh, thank you everyone for coming out to join us this evening. I don't know what Felicia was talking about. No, everybody didn't stay in their lane, and I was a good girl. And so she told story. But anyway,
So we
See,
can
I should learn now.
we can tell she been with Leon, because you know Leon always talking about she a good girl.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
Good girl. Good.
And that's
girl.
what I'm gonna say. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
but anyway, y'all, I guess I'm probably gonna die poor because I'm a curious cat, but I'm careful and cautious. I ain't doing nothing strange for no change.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
With strange, with somebody strange.
You know, sometimes people like to do a little something strange for a little piece of change, but you ain't have
I
no
know they
heart.
do, but I'm curious, cat, but I'm careful and I'm cautious, and I'm sometimes a scary little cat too. So, that part is off limits for me.
You supposed to have 9 lives. You might as well use one of them. Shoot.
I'm not for that.
and get paid off on them lines.
I got my 9 lives or something else.
Oh, okay.
Should we ask what the 9 lives are for?
I got
No,
my
don't,
9
no,
lives.
please don't ask. Mm-mm.
I'm saving one of them for when Mario get ready to kill my ass.
Oh,
Oh.
Mario gonna be on the very opposite end of kill that ass.
Oh,
The very opposite end. You'll find out what me and Curiosity got in common.
Meow.
Mhm. Well, as I
All
said, I hope that you guys enjoyed the show tonight. But I do have a few little things for you. Now, when you're meeting someone for the very first time, please always be honest about what it is that you're out there looking for. Because, you know, hey, this is something that today's world that we live in, people, you know, they can be a man, they can be a woman, they can be a trans. You'll see where I'm going with that. So always be honest with what you're looking for. And hey, if you're into indecent proposals, hey, you can just hit us up at atotalview22@gmail.com and leave us your stories. Hey, we'll even look out and try to hook you up with somebody that got that little change for you, okay?
You forgot to tell me you forgot to tell me if they're ugly, don't waste the time staying on the date.
Oh, yes. And if you feel that a person is ugly, don't waste their time. That's time a person can't even get back these days. Don't play yourself like that either. Why y'all looking at me like that? Okay, go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Miss
Take your
Donella,
ugly ass home.
are you with us?
I'm with you.
Okay. You want
Well,
to tell
I
the
don't look
people
like I'm
good
with
night? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You want to tell the people good night here tonight?
Well, you hadn't gotten to me. You was
I
going
did.
in. Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I want to thank everybody for coming to my playhouse, because it definitely was that tonight. I only have one thought for you. If you want me to do something strange for a little change, you talk to me, because can't nobody pimp me better than I can pimp myself.
Well, dang.
Amen to
Look, it's
that.
cooking now.
You sure right.
All right, I hear you. All right. Well, with that being said, y'all, if you know, I just say this: if you a goon, ghost, goblin, wombat, ugmo, anything like that, a butterhead, don't make dates. But don't get mad if they be honest with you. Just be good, especially the butterheads. You know, just Just be, I mean, if they be honest with you, don't even take it personal. Go on to slither out of there and just say thank you for the opportunity. And just
Wow.
get on out of there.
Let's not forget about those men whose head didn't
Lord have mercy.
baby, and it looked like an egg at the top.
Yeah.
Lord.
When I was saying all of that, that thing was what they call it, unisex. I wasn't talking about no women. I was talking about both sides.
Oh my God.
You said wombat.
So if that's the case, hey, look, we still once again let's thank the people who participated. Was it Mike Austin? You said Roxanne.
Yeah.
And was it Terrence? You said.
Yeah.
Yes. And Curlin Kane. Curl Kane.
Carolyn. Oh, that's my cousin. Okay, all right.
Yes.
And oh Lord, she's a pastor, y'all.
I'm sorry, Pastor.
Sorry.
Yeah. If she ain't used to me by now, she would never. I'm pretty sure she's probably talked about me on several Sunday morning services.
I was gonna say she probably had some sermons about
Talking
you.
about all us. Oh, we sorry.
Yeah,
Pastor,
you know.
You said Karen.
Carol.
Carol.
Yeah.
We sorry, Pastor Carol.
Yeah.
It's all Mario's fault. It's all Mario's fault that we all act the way that we do.
It always is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It is for Mario.
Yes, it always is. But thank y'all for tuning in and people that was in the live chat. We appreciate it. Hopefully we can get those numbers up, but we'll take them wherever we can get them. Thank y'all. Thank Mike for chiming in. We appreciate that. So until next time, guys.
Love for you, Mike, always, darling.
Yes. Thank y'all, everybody.
All right. So we
as a regular. We always appreciate Big Sis to come in.
Oh, we always love Roxanne. So going on and give us a meow and let's get us a few wheels on the bus and so we can go and get up out of here.
The wheels on the bus round and round, round and round, round and round.
Meow. Meow,
And
meow.
I think I just ran over the cat. The
Oh, I don't know whose cat you ran over.
Because as we learned the other night, that cat is alive and kicking.
Yes, it is.
As well as you should know.
That's what I just said. And we learned the other night. That cat still, woo.
You still got Leon shaking his head.
I told her me and Curiosity got one thing in common. We both killed the cat. All right, good night, y'all.
Hey.
Good night.
I ain't even mad about it.